Hi, babies. Welcome to episode 4 of the podcast. Mind you, it's been like 2 years, and it's starting to feel like Spooky Scary Sunday. But, yeah, this is a yap session. It's just me. And no, this mic isn't one. And I tried all morning to get it to work. But, happy spook. Oh, ow. The whole thing with. I feel like it's not with me. The whole thing with the yap sessions, I feel like they should be cozy, so let's get cozy. Cutting this out. Oh, so the whole reason why I am making this video is because I need to post videos because I've been posting mad edits, and we'll get into that later in the episode, but I've been posting a lot of edits, and I thought I need something to post. The only reason I'm not posting is I don't have time to edit, so why not make a video that's little to no editing? Clock it. But, so basically, happy October. It's Spooktober! I don't think I'm doing that this year. We might throw a few Halloween related videos in there, but honestly, I don't know. I tried it last year, it didn't work. But if you did click on this video, this is not why you're here. You're here because of the title. You're here because of the potential thumbnail that I may or may not have made. You're here because you clicked on this video. And you're here because I'm sucked into K-pop. I've been slurped in. I am knee deep. No, I'm actually in here. So basically, yeah. And let's get into the journey of how I got into K-pop. Because I just, I thought it was interesting to talk about. Like, I could go on and on about K-pop. It's been since probably like the first week of July. So let's get into it. Let me check my checkpoints first. I'm gonna drop the mic. So K-pop has sucked me in. It has. And I'm going to tell you exactly who and exactly how and exactly why that has happened. Many people have joined K-pop recently as fans. There are a lot of new K-pop fans, including myself, and a lot of people keep saying, I keep coming across TikTok saying the exact same thing. K-pop Demon Hunters. K-pop Demon Hunters it's sucking people in. It's sucking people in. Like the movie said, I already said this once, and I say it again. Jinu could suck my soul. No pause. I meant what I said, and I say it again. Jinu could suck my soul straight out. Like, he could have me. I would have been so easily like a Sasha Boy fan and gone, taken, took. There's no saving me. I'm not coming back from this. But back to the main topic at hand. As many other people, like many others on TikTok and Instagram and social media, watched K-pop Demon Hunters. Actually, okay, so basically what happened was I was on TikTok and I kept getting K-pop Demon Hunter edits, not knowing what it is, but I thought Genie was fine, so I was like, okay, bing boom bop. I sent one of the edits to my best friend. She goes, that movie was fire. I said, oh, this a movie? She goes, you haven't seen it? I said, no. I felt shamed, then there on the spot. And so I think 4 days later I watched the movie. I was addicted. I was in love with the music. I was in love with everything. The movie was so good. This isn't me promoting the movie. This is just me talking about it. But I watched it, and then I watched it again, and then I watched it again, and I watched more TikTok edits, and next thing I know, I'm starting to get TikTok edits of Hyunjin from Stray Kids. And my mind immediately cuts back to 2020. Because back in 2020, I was getting served mad Hyunjin edits, but I wasn't into K-pop back then, so I was just kind of brushing them off. But I was watching and liking and favoriting every single one that I came across. Specifically, Hyunjin doing his God's Menu dance. That. Yeah. That one. And I feel like you know what TikTok I'm talking about because it's still popular to this day. But, yeah, I kept getting served those, and then I was getting flashbacks to 2020 when I was, like I said, in my room watching Stray Kids edits, but I didn't know who they were, I didn't listen to their music. This time around, I felt compelled to listen to their music, so I listened to God's Menu. From God's Menu, I fell in love with Felix's deep voice. The Felix effect hit me hard. It hit me like a Mack truck. And I want to lie, but I can't. And honestly, if you're a subscriber who watches the channel but not the edits, you might be like, dang, she got into Stray Kids, that's so cool. But if you watch my shorts, you should know I'm deep. Deep in Felix. I'll stop. But basically, back to the story. fell in love with Felix's little that part right there. And most people say they fell in love with the cooking like a chef. I'm a 5-star Michelin, not me. I mean, I ate it up, but that's not the part that made me look at Felix like, what's that snack? And this is all one night, by the way. So after listening to God's Menu, I found the skis code, the newest one that they had posted, which would have been the poolside one. And from there, I saw Han. Out of the entire video, Han cut. And we're going to get into the story of how I got into K-pop. And, like, it was, okay, so it was Stray Kids. I think we've kind of got that part of the story. But I'm going to get into how I started staying. Because I'm OT8. I like all of them. And I want to get into the order. Because it was a order. There was a process to me realizing that I just liked them all. And so, it was Han. I saw Han in that video and I said, who is that? And I didn't search him up, though. I just looked at him and I was like, okay, he's kind of fine. Fast forward like a day later, maybe 2 days later, I find out who Chan is. I start watching compilations of Chan being a dad, Chan doing this, da da da. I'm in love with Chan. I go, oh, I'm gonna stan him. And then I go back to Han and I see videos of him eating and how cute he is, and I'm like, you know what? I can't pick. And then who was after Han? I think Lena. No, because I don't want to say Lino because I think it was Lino, but it took me so long to, like, not so long, but like a week to tell the difference between Lino and IN. And before y'all come for me, apparently a lot of people have that issue too, so don't even try me in the comments if I even get views on this video. I typically don't. But I'm talking like I have a million views. Talking about, don't even try me in the comments. I don't get comments. Okay. And then it was Lino. And then from Lino, I realized, I started to think maybe I should just, because I didn't know because I'm new to K-pop, and I knew that people had a bias, and I didn't know the rules to it, so I was like, I have to pick one. And then I Googled, how many people can you bias? And they said, 1, you can bias, 2 people, you can bias all. And I said all, as in all 8. And so from that day forward, actually, it was me saying I biased Sungmin, and then after that, I was like, you know what, it's just going to be Benny next week, and then I am the next time. I might as well just do them all. And I did. And now, that's where we are current day and time. I'm an OT8. I love my Stray Kids. I love the voice. And, yeah, basically, it's taking over my life. K-pop brings me a sense of joy that, and specifically Stray Kids, bring me like a childlike joy. Is that a weird thing to say? I feel a, like, sense of happiness when I watch them that I swear I'm not getting anywhere else. Maybe my friends, but nowhere else. And it's, like, consuming me. Like I said in the title, it's sucking me in. It's changed my way of makeup, my sense of fashion, my sense of just, like, everything. Like, my fashion has changed, y'all. Maybe not particularly what I'm buying because I'm broke, but if I look at my wish list, I can tell the exact time that I started, like, listening to K-pop. There's more baggier clothes. I did buy this jersey, though, out of inspiration. Actually, no, I think that's a lie, because this jersey was on there from, yeah, that was a lie. I just wanted this jersey. I lied. A trend that I like that isn't necessarily from K-pop, but I've seen it a lot of I see a lot of K-pop. Stray Kids does it, and I do it now too, is clipping keychains to your jeans. It's my favorite fashion trend that ever were. I got a freaking Labubu, and I clip it to my jeans, and I go out, and I have my Labubu on my jeans. I have a little stitch, I clip it to my jeans. Any keychain that looks cute, it's getting clipped onto my jeans. And it's just like, ease. I was gonna do the thing, but I need to stop. Never mind. But I don't know, I think the fashion's cute. I think the confidence is up. Dare I say K-pop changed my confidence? Dare I say that? That's a bold claim, I feel like. I just bit. That's a bold claim, I feel, to say K-pop made me more confident in myself. I do have this new sense of confidence, though. Something else that K-pop, actually this was a mix of K-pop and K-dramas, but I'm starting to learn Korean. I am doing Duolingo. I know. Horrible way to go. But I'm on Duolingo. I'm almost done with Unit 1, or Section 1. Section 1. I'm almost done with Section 1. I'm on the 10th one. I haven't started it yet. I started tomorrow. Side note, it's Thursday. I had no school today, and I have school tomorrow. So, basically, I went to school, person. I didn't go to school Monday, but I went to school Tuesday, Wednesday, not Thursday and Friday. Whoever in the county that I live in decided that we should have one random day off in the middle of the week. Crazy. Give us Friday too. I really don't feel like going to school tomorrow. But anyway, I'm learning Korean, and honestly, I thought by now I would have given it up, but I'm having fun. Annyeong. I'm having fun, and I promise I'll never speak Korean like that again. That I just also I want to be cautious. I don't want to be like those people who are like American, and I'm not hating on Americans. I swear, people get so sensitive about that. But I don't want to be like those people who are like, oh my gosh, I learned the language. Annyeonghaseyo. And then they're just really bad and they're using it all the time. And I swear, when I keep spitting, I promise I'm not gonna do that. But hold on. But I have a Korean friend, and I was accidentally singing Happy Birthday. So it was my sister's birthday, and I decided to wake up and sing my sister Happy Birthday in Korean because I learned it like a week before. And the song is catchy; it's stuck in my head. So I'm at school in my class singing it to myself, and my friend who did not know it was Korean found that out a few weeks before. She goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "Singing Happy Birthday." She goes, "Why are you singing it in Korean?" And I'm scared because, mind you, she speaks Korean, and so I think I'm getting prepared to hear that I have the, like, she's like, "Can you just stop?" And she's like, "Why are you singing it in Korean?" And I go, "I don't know, it's stuck in my head." And she smiles, and she goes, "Your pronunciation's really good." I said, "Thank you." I was, like, terrified. I was like, "Thank you," and I cannot lie, that compliment made my year. Like, that compliment, my sister's birthday is September 12th, it's October 2nd. Think about how long that compliment has been sitting on my head. It's been up here just like smiling. Like when I'm feeling down in the dumps, it's like, your friend told you your Korean pronunciation was good. Anyway, yeah. So this is also, I have some tips. Side note for anyone who wants to learn Korean. Not that I should be the one. I'm not qualified to give any, but this is just me so far. I'm starting off with Duolingo because I think that people said Duolingo sucks, and I don't speak enough Korean to be like, yeah, it sucks. I feel like I've learned stuff. But I think that it's definitely not good. Like, I don't think it sucks, but it's definitely not good. It's not great. And so I say, if you're going my route, use Duolingo as a base. Finish Duolingo. I don't remember. I think there's 5 sections. I'm only on section 1. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a long time. And while you're doing that, or after. So I'm going to do it more after, but I'm doing kind of mixing it into. Go watch K-pop. Watch K-pop. Go listen to K-pop. Go watch K-dramas. Watch, like, I don't know, videos with K-pop people speaking Korean. Because I've noticed that helps me. Like, I can't really speak or, like, write Korean yet. But I'm getting better at hearing it. Like, I'll be watching a video and I'll be like, and it's not like I can hear sentences and understand them. But I hear words now. Like, I'll be listening to, let's say, like, Stray Kids vlog. Like a skis vlog. And they're talking, and I'm just listening to it, and then I hear a word, my ear will go like, I know that word. Or like the Two Kids Room, when Han kept calling Felix cute, I know cute. Not gonna say it because I really don't want to embarrass myself. But I know cute in Korean, and so I was like, hey, I know what he's saying. So yeah, go listen, go watch. Oh my gosh, do Duolingo. Do the owl. Do the owl, and you know, it'll help you better you. Where am I going with this? And then, yeah, go to YouTube. If you want to spend money, get a book. I've heard the books really help. I have heard, though, the books aren't really good with learning, like, certain things. I can't remember what, it was like a list of things that the book's bad at, but I can't remember. But, yeah, go watch videos. There's so many videos on YouTube. There's so many channels, like, not directed towards kids, but more kid style, where it's more easier to learn. And I'm subscribed to so many Korean teaching channels now. There's this one guy, he's really cute. I can't remember what his channel is, but he's the person who taught me how to say Happy Birthday in Korean. What was his name? I could put it up right now if I felt like it, but I don't. But yeah, what the heck, like, you only live once. Learn a language. Do that thing. Like, do it. I always wanted to be multilingual, and so my goal is to, by the, not end of next year, but at least by the end of next year, be bilingual. I want to be trilingual soon, too. So, I want to learn Korean, and then I want to learn Spanish, and then I want to learn Japanese. Anybody in the comments who's, like, multilingual, please tell me if that's a bad idea. But I want to learn. I want to just be like, because I think, I'm talking too fast. I consider myself a pretty boring person, and so I think that I need to customize my character a bit. It's kind of why I slit my eyebrow. I keep thinking about dyeing my hair. But Loki, it's because I want my curl pat. I like this is dumb, but I want my hair texture to loosen. I don't like how tight my curls are, and I know that I should be proud. But try doing it. I want looser curls, and I heard that dyeing your hair could damage it and loosen the curls. It's why I straighten my hair once a year too. Um, but yeah, learn the language. And I'm starting to say a lot, so I think it's time we move on to the next topic. Um, oh, this is kind of embarrassing for me to admit, but I'm gonna say it anyway because this is an open space. This is a safe space. Tell me what you want in the comments. Tell me what you want. So basically, probably a week or two, maybe three, probably 3 weeks after getting into Stray Kids, I realized that one of the things that sucked me in was the dancing. I loved the dancing. There's so many other things, but it was the dancing that really got me. Fun fact about me: I've always wanted to be a dancer. When I was a young little lad, I watched Dance Moms all day, every day. I literally like from sun up, sundown, would watch Dance Moms. Um, I've always wanted to be some form of dancer, not professionally, of course, because I want to be an actress. But you can be both. But I've always assumed because I'm a bigger specimen and I have the same coordination as a carrot, coordination, that I have the same coordination as a carrot, that I shouldn't be a dancer. And I never tried. TikTok dances were always hard for me, so I assumed that regular dancing would be hard too. But I started dancing K-pop dances to help lose weight, and I think that it's not only helped me. Like, of course, it's like I'm not gonna like. I think it's helping with my weight. But it's also not only that, but I'm getting better with like dancing. I've significantly become a bet. Significantly is a strong stretch. I've become a better dancer from when I started to now, and it's only been like 2 months, 3 maybe. It's not been that long, and I can dance now. I'm getting better at dancing. Side note: JJ Maybank's death anniversary is coming up. And I don't know why it just hit me staring at this camera, because I remember when he died, I sat in front of this camera and I recorded a video, never uploaded it because I think I started crying at the end of the video. Can't remember because mind you it was like a year ago. But Outer Banks Part 1 anniversary, or Outer Banks 2, Outer Banks Season 4 Part 1 anniversary is coming up too. That was a good season. Part of the season. I want to do a little deep dive into the Stray Kids, in my opinion. Um, where was I going with this? What was I gonna say? Like, there's nothing, like, I just love them. I think that I probably do have opinions. Maybe I had opinions when I wrote that. I don't think I have any opinions right now. How long has it been? Okay, like, probably 18, 19 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I think when I wrote that, I think I was going to get into my details of when I started standing each member, but I think I already did that. So now I don't know what I want. Okay. I've kind of been practicing art more because of Hyunjin. I feel more confident. I don't know what I wanted to say with that. We're going to move on. We can always spin back if I remember. I don't think I will, but... Oh, I'm gonna give you a list of some of my favorite songs and some of my favorite K-pop artists or groups. So I'm gonna rank them in order. Since the mic doesn't work, I can put it down. Number 1, Stray Kids. Number 2, ATEEZ. Number 3, Cordis. They're new. Check them out. Number 4. We'll just do top 3. We'll do top 3, and then we'll move on to the songs. So for songs, my favorite Stray Kids songs, probably Creed from Karma. But then again, I want to say God's Menu because it's the song that got me into Stray Kids. But then again, I like their songs. I like Bleep. I like Ceremony. I like the freaking new album. I like it. I like Super Bowl. I like. You know what? We'll move on. AT's my favorite AT song is probably. That's hard. I got into AT's through Instagram, but like watching Instagram reels. But it was Ice on My Teeth. I think. Actually, I lied. A friend of mine, sent me a list of AT songs to listen to, and I listened to all of them. And Ice on My Teeth wasn't even on the list. I just popped up, and I was like, "That's the one. That's the one." But I think Loki. So Ice on My Teeth, Crazy Form, and Bouncy might be tied for just for top. And then Cordis, my favorite Cordis song is Fashion. I'm not gonna get into it. But yeah, if you are curious about my favorite K-pop songs, or if you want to get into K-pop, or you just want to listen to K-pop songs, I made a playlist, and it's gonna be linked in the description, and I think you should listen to it because I made it today, and I will be foreverly adding new songs to it. When I find a new K-pop song, it's going on the album, or the playlist, not the album. It's going on the playlist. I promise to keep you guys updated in there. It's a public, of course, it's public. I've never made a, well, I have made a Spotify playlist. Anyway, I'm gonna check it out. I think you should really check it out. I was listening to it for fun earlier. Like, it's not even just like for clicks and views. I was genuinely listening to this earlier. But yeah, Hyunjin's the cover, so if you can't, if you're lost, just find it. Um, and some people may be returning and may be wondering why has it been since like 2023 and there's only no, I think it's been since the beginning of 2024. Only been 4 episodes, including this one. The reason is, so I actually filmed episode. This is actually supposed to be episode 5, but I filmed episode 4 like 3 months ago. I haven't edited a single video. I have videos from May, y'all. When I finally post those videos, it's gonna be such a weird experience for me. For me, not you guys, but for me, because there's videos from May. So like last school year, and I'm gonna be bringing up stuff that like either it's like, oh, like da da da, and it's like, wow, that happened. Yeah, that happened. There's actually might be videos from farther than May, because I think, yeah, I have videos that date back before prom. Um, yeah, I have mad videos I need to edit. I think I'm gonna edit. I have senior photos I filmed back in August, I believe, or July. So that needs to come out. The first day of senior year needs to come out. Um, I don't even remember anymore what I'd be filming. I need to start editing videos anyway because this camera's running out of space and I need to edit and delete. But yeah, I promise. And in the meantime, I think you've already kind of caught on this, but in the meantime, of me not editing videos, I'm gonna keep uploading TikTok edits and Instagram edits because I like them and my friends are getting tired of seeing them, and so I need to share them with other people. I can't keep sending my mom Stray Kids edits, and my best friend never texts me back when I sent her. Like, I sent her a Hyunjin video or post today. She left me unseen. So I just need somebody else to see it. I need someone else to like it. So, and I can't post it on my story because I can't let the bruz know I listen to K-pop. No, I'm kidding. I post K-pop on my story all the time. It's actually why I won't anymore, because it's like they're gonna think I'm obsessed. I mean, I am, but I can't let them know that. I think if you go on my Instagram right now, Hyunjin's the first story I have on. I think he's the first story I have up there. So do with that information as you please. So I like I like posting the videos and the shorts because I feel like I get more engagement. It's not for like a view things, but like I feel like I've said this before, but I also don't know if I ever uploaded the video. But I do YouTube not for the fame. I don't do it for the money. I do it. I think I have said this publicly. I just my voice. I've always been into like talking to people and communicate. Like, I don't care if I get a million subscribers. I mean, like, of course it would be nice. Like, if I said like, oh, I'm not like, I don't care, I'd be lying. Anyone would probably be lying, but I do it more so for communications. Like, when I post stuff and I get comments, I'm more happy than if I get likes. Or like I can get one view, maybe I get like 5 views, and like those 5 people were to comment. I'd feel better than if I got like a million views, 0 comments, because I like talking to people. I'm a very social person. And so I think that I started YouTube, well, I'm not going to say because I started YouTube at a very, very, very young age. And so back then I probably was thinking that I was going to become the next Mr. Beast. And so, yeah. But I do it now so that I can talk to people. So I tend to post videos that I think, or shorts. Like when I posted the Tongbin thing, like I try to reply to the comments if I know how. If you're just laughing, I'm probably not going to reply to it. But if you say something, I try to reply or try to like it. Because I like talking to people. I love communicating. And I'm just like, talk to me. Oh, when I posted the ASMR video, and I think that's the most commented video I have on the channel. That was fun for me. I didn't care about the views. I didn't care about the likes. That was fun for me. I like communicating. So yeah, I'm gonna keep posting the YouTube shorts because it's not for the engage. Well, I guess engagement would be the right term because comments are a form of engagement. But yeah. Also, that Changbin video got mad shares. I need to stop saying mad. That's like I feel like that's a middle school term. It got like so many like shares. I kind of want this to be longer, but I think I'm talking too fast, and I think there's nothing relaxing about me miniming my way through the podcast. So I'm gonna slow down. Um, as I go on a tangent about school and college. So I'm a senior. Senior year's okay. It's okay. Um, it's alright. I made that one video about college and not knowing where to go. Did I ever say, hold on, I'm gonna pull it up, because did I ever say which colleges I was struggling between? I hope not. That's very publicly doxing me. Not that anyone cares where I live. It got 8 views, so it wouldn't even matter. I don't know. But I was asking if you guys can help me pick a college. That Chongman video is doing good. Y'all are so funny too. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm just gonna cut this part out if I remember. Probably not. But sorry, I'm trying to get back to the lo-fi music I had on. But I finally decided on which college I wanted to go to. But now it's a matter of if I get in. I'm not gonna publicly say my GPA, but just know it's not the best because I've had some troubling past in the years. I'm a very smart person. Okay, I'm not that smart. But I don't know. I think it's crazy that I'm holding this mic up like this constantly. Like subconsciously, it's not. It's not even on, and like subconsciously, it's just here. I feel like even like anyway. I don't know. I think I'm starting to like senioritis is starting to kick in. I'm starting to get like actually scared. I have convocation next week. I'm not ready for that. I have this fear of falling and tripping and dying on stage. Yeah, I'm really nervous. I don't have an outfit. I don't have a dress. I'm also scared my homecoming dress isn't coming in time because homecoming's in 2 weeks, or it's literally the week after next. Oh, that dress is not coming in time. Homecoming's the week after next. Yeah, it's not coming. But yeah, it's just I feel like senior year is full of nothing but fear, terrorizing the students. I am worried about the expenses of college. FAFSA is so not working for me. So there's just this huge potential that I'm gonna have to go into college. If I get into college, I'm gonna have to go without FAFSA. Who does that? Mind you, brokey here. Who does that? But if I get everything figured out, then it'll be fine. I'm supposed to apply to the college that I want to apply to before November 1st. But my friends are starting to tell me because my GPA is kind of bad. But I'm not stupid. They're telling me I can get my GPA up because I'm not dumb. I can get it up, but I shouldn't apply early action anymore. Which really kind of sucks for me because I have nothing going for me. Like, I'm not going to be like... The thing that I'm scared of... I have genuinely my biggest fear nowadays is not getting into college. But it's like... I I have nothing interesting about me. And most of the colleges that I'm applying to are like, I don't read the personal letter. I put my butt cheeks and sweat into that letter. I put my foot into that personal essay. What do you mean you're not gonna read it? I wrote about why I'm not special and why I want to be an actress. There's so much more to the essay than that, but that's literally like the gist of it. I wrote about why I've always felt uninteresting to the. Sorry, I just shifted the whole camera. I wrote about why I feel so uninteresting to like everyone. I feel like a boring human being. Sorry, but it's like what? I'm like, what do I do if I don't get into college? What is my life? Because I've already kind of pictured the next few years of mine being in the college dorm with my best friend and my other friend because we're trying to get a suite together. It's a 4-person suite, so we need to find a stranger to bunk with us. But it's fine. We're all gonna have fun, and the chances of them getting into the college we want to get to very high. I've been told because of what I want to major in, my chances are higher. But I've also googled, and Google says that your major doesn't affect your chances at all. I don't know, it's really stressful and I can't do this anymore. And why do people adult? I turn 18 in like 3 weeks. And I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready to be an adult. Anyway, I'll calm down. But I feel like I was going somewhere with the college thing. Like I was ranting and I was raving and now I don't remember. So I don't know. I don't know. College. We'll come back to it. But anyway, so I'm excited to go to college because okay, so for me, I'm not even so carried. Like I'm not. I can stay single for like a real. I don't care. I've been single my whole life. I don't care. But I also think that because of the way that I look, I'm a bigger gal. And I don't know about your schools, but at my school, boys are boys and they don't date bigger women. So I've been single and I'm probably gonna stay single as long as I'm a high schooler. And so I think that I've been told by so many people that once I step foot into college, I'm going to flourish. I'm going to blossom. Men are gonna look at me and they're gonna go, "Wow, it's a bodacious booty," and I'm ready. I'm ready for that. And I'm not gonna say too much. But speaking of, I think I'm like the older I get, the more attracted to older men I am the. So story time, and I want to preface that nothing happened because this story, taken out of context, can sound very illegal, and I think people are starting to take it out of context. They're like, I'm gonna tell the police. Nothing illegal happened. Okay, so backtrack 2 Mondays ago, or last Monday. Yeah, backtrack last Monday. Last Monday, me and my best friend went to the mall with my little brother, Jagar, and we went to my favorite place in the mall, Zoomies, because what I love Zoomies. I love the men at Zoomies. I love everybody. I love the style of clothing. I saw a Tariyami hat, and I felt this is my place. This is where I belong. And so we're doing as we do. I've been to Zoomies probably like more than I've been to any other store in the mall, and I've never bought anything, and I don't plan on buying anything anytime soon. But we were in there doing what we do, not buying anything, look around, sitting in the mirror, and then this fine. Oh my gosh! If he ever finds my channel, I don't care. I'd probably say this to his face. This fine man walks up, looks me dead in my eyes, and goes, I don't even remember what he said. Or he goes like, "What are you in here for?" And like in a nice way. And I was just like, nothing. My friend blurts out drugs, and the two of them talk about drugs for a good 45 minutes. And then we start talking, and almost name dropped. And I tell him about my GPA. I don't know why. So actually, let's backtrack a little bit so we can learn some stuff about me. I can't talk to men. It's just known fact. I'm not good at it. I can't carry a conversation with a man. I can't hold a conversation with a man. I just don't do it. But for some reason, he walked up and I felt like I could talk to him. I quite literally was like, "I love your earrings," and then we were talking about it. He has this great energy about him. But we were talking, da da da, and then he goes, and then my friend hits it with the, "How old are you?" 21. I, I'm already heartbroken. And then she goes, "No, that's great. You're legal." And my friend's talking about me. She goes, "My friend's turning 18 next month." And I go, and then she's like, "Yeah." And I was like, and then he was kind of shocked. He was like, "Wait, 18 next month?" He goes, "Y'all are high schoolers?" He goes, "I thought you were college students." And then we were just like, "No." And then we keep talking and we kicking it, and then he leaves because he has a job. Oh, he works there. Oh, basically he's been to me, so he's new. He just got there. And I'm not gonna out his business because I feel like I really just like could by accident because I do it all the time. And then he, so my friend's talking to this other guy she thinks is cute. Um, but she's like taken, so she's not gonna get. I feel like I don't. Might cut this all out. Anyway, she's talking to this guy about stuff in the store, and my brother's sitting there looking like an NPC, and I'm sitting there looking like an NPC, and then I notice behind me the guy that I thought was cute behind me. According to my brother, I take a deep breath and I turn around and go talk to him. I don't remember doing any of that, but he was like, when I looked at you, you said, and then turned around. I don't remember doing that. But I turned around and I talked to him, and I was just asking him about a job there because I actually do need employment. So if anybody knows a good at-home job, let me know because your girl has $5 in her bank account and she wants everything in the world. But yeah, we were talking for a little bit, and then they were like proud of me, and then he left again, and then we were leaving, or they told me to go get his Instagram, and I really didn't want to because I was scared. And then they got mad, and so my best friend turned around and she went and got his Instagram for me. But he was like making a joke because I don't think he like really wanted to follow a bunch of children, and so he was like, "Oh, but like," he was like, "Sure," but he was like, "But wait, who is this for?" And nobody fessed up, and so he just did it, and so we follow each other. But he like I have to clarify, all legal. He will not text. He doesn't view stories. He won't like. There's no online communication. Just the follower, just to get the numbers up. I swear, you want my receipts. A little like I'm happy that he's not a creep, but then again, like I texted like genuine a question about working there, left undelivered. I was just asking about if the schedules were flexible. Never got back to me. And I get it. You might not want to be seen texting a child. And I literally feel for you for that because that's weird. But I had a genuine question. Like, I genuinely needed an answer to that question. But anyway, so fast forward last Friday, we go back. And we're taking it, chopping it up. I genuinely think he's forgot about us and he's talking, we're talking, blah, blah, blah. And he says he would never date anybody younger than 20. He said his age limit is, he goes, the only way he would date a 19-year-old is if they turn 20 before he turns 22. That was his rule. And I respected him for that. I'm not going to say what my friend said, but she said the most outlandish stuff. And me and him were just like, okay. Because she's trying to put me on with him, and I'm like, he's a grown man. He not one child. He not like every other adult in this world, apparently. Why is it so hard to stay away from kids? I'm not going to bring up names, but I feel like we all know who I'm talking about. We all know who I'm talking about. It's just why, like, I can do a whole podcast episode. I could literally do a whole, you know what, allegedly, let's just throw it in, because I really could do a whole podcast episode about David and his alleged acts, because I'm not trying to get sued. I wouldn't get sued anyway. There's nobody watching this. But I don't want to talk about it because I know that I can go on and on for hours. But I'm just so, like, I don't even know what to believe anymore because when it first happened, I was in disbelief and I was like, oh, no, there's no way it was him. And then more news articles came out. I was like, yo, that's kind of starting to look crazy. It's looking a little, More news articles came out. I said, oh, David. More news articles came out. I said, oh my gosh, he did it. But allegedly. And I don't even know how I feel anymore because now, like, there's more stuff coming out now that's like, wait, maybe he didn't do it. But it doesn't matter if he did or not. Like, it's, like, I'm not going to say allegedly. It's been rumored that she had a fake ID and said she was 19. But also, that doesn't make sense to me because they said that they met when she was 11. I seen a picture when she was 11. She looked 8. When she was 11, and first of all, yeah, R.I.P. But I didn't even write that down in the notes. It's just that can get me going. Like I could there's so much to say, and there's so many new David fans or unfans, new David haters that didn't even know who he was before this. I listened to David before this. My brother listened to him way before this. I recently started listening to David. I always, of course, knew who he was because I listened to unironically Romantic Homicide and Here With Me all the time, but I really started listening to him a lot when he made that song with Hyunjin, and then I listened to a song with Hannah, and then I listened to a song with Jason Lewin. All 3 amazing songs, by the way, but now I feel dirty when I listen to them, and I'm like, darn it, and I'm just like, dang, those are such great songs, all of them, but it's, I don't know. I have my opinions, I have my thoughts, but I'm gonna keep them to myself unless I somehow miraculously get a singular one comment saying that somebody wants me to deep dive into the David thing. I'll do it. On, I'm not even lying. I'll do it. I'll do it right here, right now. Could have sworn my camera just turned off. Anyway, I think we should wrap this up. Oh wait, no. I think I have more topics. I completely forgot what I was doing for a sec. Ugh. Hold on. I put on a Stray Kids lo-fi beat thing for the background, and I'm not. These songs do not sound right. But oh yeah, to be close to wrapping this up, I just want to say my best friend is so obsessed with trying to put me on with guys. I've been single since I was born, so that would be like 17, almost 18 years now. And the people get so sad when I say that. I'm not sad about that. It's. I don't care. I don't care. But it's like worse now. So she got into a relationship, and ever since that, it's been so much worse. And I love her. I love her to death. But it's like every time we go out, if I even like, it's not even me anymore. It would start off as if I were to make eye contact with a guy. She'd be like, "I'll get you him right now," and she'll like start. And so okay, so it really started. So she had this guy that she used to like, and I always thought he was cute. I still think he's cute, but she got in a relationship, and so she completely disregarded him. And then he walks past us. She goes, "What about him? Like, do you think he's? Would you get with him?" I was like, "Yeah, he's cute." And then she started DMing this man, sent him my Instagram. She talked to the like. Also, she has this secret. She won't tell me, and it's driving me crazy. Her and my brother know what it is, and I don't know. Apparently, so we're at the football game. She says she's gonna talk to this guy. Did I name drop him, by the way? I think I may have accidentally said his name. But she goes to this. She talks to this guy, and she comes back and goes, "I got you a man." Walks off. No answering nobody's questions or nothing. I'm like, and then she comes back, and I go, "What were we talking about earlier?" She just smiles. And I can't tell if she's bluffing or not. Because when I called her out for her bluff, she goes, "No, he's real," and starts giving out details. But she won't give me a name. She won't give me anything, like, visually about the man. I don't know what he looks like. I just know the year he was born. That's all she told me. She gave me his height, but I also think she's lying about that. I think it's all a lie, actually. But yeah, I've been tripping, and this was last Friday. I've been tripping balls. But yeah, she keeps trying to put me on. I think she wants me to be in a relationship, but I'm really low key content with being single. A part of me is more scared to get in a relationship than it is of me being single. I think I'd be like a bad girlfriend. I don't know. I think I would be a good girlfriend. I don't know. I think I'm a good person. I think like I'm a good caring person. I think I understand the basis of a good relationship, like good communication, loyalty, trust, understanding, boundaries. I get that, but it's like, would I be good at any of that? Probably. I'm good at it with my friendships. Sorry. I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go and go edit this and upload it, and I'm gonna link the playlist in the description. I swear to you, I had something else to link in the description. You'll see it if it's there. I might do timestamps. If I do, it's probably not gonna be tonight. I'm tired. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I hope you enjoyed this solo episode of the Yap Sesh, and I think honestly, because this is only coming in clutch for the no editing, I think that I'm gonna do more of these more often, and will y'all get actual edit videos when you get actual videos? I don't know. I haven't touched my computer in a minute. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna edit this, and I think I said bye 3 times now, so I actually am just. I'm just. I don't know bye in Korean. I was gonna say it, but I haven't learned bye yet. That's literally Duolingo for you. It'll teach you anything but what you need to know.